to a bit of a different video today, as you can tell by the title. I am going to be taking you guys through my little horror collection that I've built up over the last maybe year or two, I'd say. I've started it. Some things have come, some things have gone. It's been a shame. I regret selling some things that I have sold since, so please, if you're doing this and you don't have money to burn, like most of us don't, just be careful with what you sell, because I've sold a few things that I really do regret. What I guess we can start with right now is a bit of like a kind of shot of what I'm going to be showing you guys today. This is basically my horror setup. I did, as you can see, some things are on the floor there because I did start showing you guys the setup. This here also is where I obviously record, edit all my videos, basically. Actually, that's a lie. I record them all here, but I do edit them upstairs on the laptop. But just a little quick overview of this, just in case some of you guys are interested in it. This here is an audio interface. It's the Rodecaster Duo, and it genuinely is one of the best audio interfaces I've ever used. I haven't used many, but I have used a few, and this one is genuinely a really good one. So it does basically everything you need in terms of audio mixing for at home anyway. And I connect that to the Shure SM7B, as I'm sure you guys know on this channel, if you pay attention. I really do go through a lot of microphones, or have done, but I've kind of bit the bullet now with this one. It's been around for a while now, so I don't have any plans on changing that unless a new one comes out, because I have a microphone addiction. It's a real problem. This is the Mac Mini right here. I bought this for about £500, which I know it's not cheap, but this is what I had been using for years before it, and it was good when I first got it, but the specs of it just aren't the best, to be quite honest, especially for video and audio editing, which, you know, is like now my job as well. So I decided to have a little bit of a risk and buy this one right here. It was half the price. I was terrified, but I'd heard some good things, and yeah, I've just hooked it up to a monitor that I had anyway, and I will never look back. This thing, it did used to power a 2-monitor setup. I'm sure it can tackle 3. But yeah, now I just have it running with this 1-monitor setup. The only time I'm really going to be using this for anything other than making and editing my videos will be if I have to take some work home in some kind of production and do a little bit from home. This will be used. So yeah, I'm really happy with this little workspace now. It's basically where I want it and have wanted it for a long time, and it really does do the job. But you guys are horror fans and you don't care about this, or maybe some of you did, so that was for you guys that maybe did care, or, you know, yeah, that's basically it. Let's stop. This is kind of the newest thing I have added to my setup. It is basically, it's just this shelving unit anyway, but yeah, it's allowed me to kind of be able to keep and also store some things. Some of them being the box for these two little bobbleheads. That's what it's called, a bobblehead. Yeah, so I've got the 2 boxes for them there. I've got my microphone box down there, a old camera bag that is now, to be honest, just a holder for random cables that I am too nerdy and weird to throw away. We've also got my headphone box there, which I am actually going to be selling it because I completely forgot that you could connect AirPods to a Mac, and my girlfriend has AirPods, so I just want to use them, to be honest. I don't really want a headphone on me. This here is my now storage box for all the Michael Myers masks that I've been collecting, the cheap ones anyway, over the last month or so. We've got some real strong contenders here for World's Ugliest Man. And yeah, this is where the future, past, present, future, whatever you want to call it, Michael Myers masks are going to be stored if they don't have any like value to them. But I just don't think they're worth throwing away yet. Moving on here, we have got, let me make that a little bit brighter for you guys, but we have got a few DVDs that I got most of these out charity shopping. Not a lot of this has any kind of sentimental value to me, which I know isn't quite good, but yeah, they're just some cheap pickups that I did find at charity shops that I wanted to keep. My 2 main genres are horror and, I don't know if you want to call it gangster, but yeah, that kind. I'm a big fan of the Al Pacinos, the De Niros. So yeah, I do kind of want to collect some of them as physical media too. But yeah, I don't really have any major ones that I want to show you guys from this or anything like that. But as you can see here, we've got a few of some of them are ones that I need to still watch, like this White Noise with Michael Keaton. I haven't even opened that one yet. It's a sealed DVD. No value to it or anything like that, but it's just nice to have it. And then we got the Random Godfather Part 3 there, which is up here where, you know, it's some of the more important films to me, you might want to say. I'll run you guys through some of this now. So we've got Final Destination 1 and 2. I did actually have the 3D version of number 3. I think it's number 3 that was 3D, I forget. Yeah, I did actually have that, and I don't know where it's gone. It literally can't have left the house, but it's not here. Then we've got the Alien Quadrilogy. We've got a sealed Aliens DVD that I found at a charity shop. I thought it would be cool. Then we've got Red Dragon and Hannibal. I don't have Silence of the Lambs on DVD. I'm really upset about that. But I do have these two, so I'm hopefully going to be getting Silence of the Lambs at some point. I just like going out to random shops and seeing what I can find. It's a little bit more fun than just, you know, looking online and knowing what you're going to get. I like the surprise element. Yeah, Analyze This, Robert De Niro, Billy Crystal. Good film. I found it in a charity shop, so I decided to get it. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This is a film that I still haven't actually watched yet. It's Jack Nicholson. I did watch Chinatown, and this was also a film that was recommended, but I just never quite got round to it yet. But I hear that this is like one of his best. So, yeah, as we can see here, you've got Jack Nicholson, young, in his prime. So I am really excited to watch that. We've got Once Upon a Time in America. Great film, very long film. We've got The Sixth Sense. We've got The Sixth... Jesus, I can't say that. Why can't I say that? Someone help. We've got The Sixth Sense. There you go, Jaden. Take your fucking time. Yeah, this was The Sixth Sense. Oh my god, I literally sound like I got a lisp. This is ridiculous. The Sixth Sense was one of the first horror films I ever watched. I remember being but a baby. And watching this film on the TV. I remember it being on TV a lot when I was a little kid. I don't know if it was the same for you guys, but yeah, this film fucked me up. We've got Psycho, obviously a classic, had to get that there. We've got Casino, a 2-disc, fuck me. Goodfellas, like the classic. Scent of a Woman, one of Al Pacino, like one of my favourite Al Pacino films actually. Men of Honor, Bronson, you know, it's like Tom Hardy at his best, in my opinion. That is one of the best films. It's one of my favourite, like, you know, raw, gritty British films. And not really linked to this, but I did recently go and see Dead Man's Shoes, and it was incredible. But moving on, we've got The Recruit, and then we've got The Godfather collection there. And next to those, we have a very, very generous gift from a, like, I mean, I say a subscriber of the channel, but like a friend of mine. But yeah, was subscribed to the channel and ended up talking. He won a giveaway. And yeah, really generous, nice guy, Jake. He gifted me this along with a few other things that you're going to be seeing today, which I really appreciate. This is like the only Halloween magazine that I actually have at the moment, except from one I got with a DVD. And yeah, this is just really cool to have. I have kind of gone through it. I haven't gone through it all yet, I'll be honest. But yeah, my phone died when I needed the toilet, so I decided why not spend some time watching this. And yeah, it was not regretful at all. It's got some really cool stuff in it. Now, at the very top, we have got the Friday the 13th. Is this the New Beginning mask? A New Beginning? I'm so sorry if I get it wrong, but yeah, we've got, I believe, is it part 6 that I've got? It's either part 6 or 5. I'm so sorry, I'm so bad. Yeah, guys, but we've got this mask right here. This is a NECA mask, and yeah, it's a really, really nice one. I actually bought this. I'm so happy to say that I bought this in a store. Like, living in like England and everything, it's so hard to, you know, be able to find stuff out, especially stuff like this that's like cool NECA figures or something like that. So whenever I can, I hold nice value to it because it's a memory and it's just more fun, isn't it, than just buying it online. We then have some cool artwork here. None of it was expensive. I've just framed some posters I got from Amazon, but it kind of fills the wall out, and you know, obviously we've got like the classic Halloween poster there. Some really cool artwork as well. These are all the original. But yeah, I absolutely love these. I've had these a very long time now, going on maybe 2 years. And yeah, that's what they look like, sorry, outside it. This is an Exorcist one here. We've got a Friday the 13th one, a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We've got a Camp Crystal Lake, like, plate here. I got this actually in a shop as well, very happy about that. But since putting this up, The Shining and Child's Play has become hidden, and there's actually a Tales from the Crypt down there, and there's another one that I forgot which it was, to be honest with you. Coming into this middle section now, we start it off. There's nothing on the top at the moment because this was there, but it kept falling off onto these masks, and I couldn't have it anymore. So it's a little bit more steady there, so I keep that one there at the moment. Moving down, we have my Halloween 2. It's a Dr. Loomis and Michael Myers NECA figure. I put it, this isn't actually the front. That artwork there was the back. This is the front, which it is such cool artwork, but this here of just the figures and the flames and everything really did catch my eye, so I have that showing at the moment. Moving below that, we've got the Silver Shamrock Novelties Halloween 3. Yeah, you get the pumpkin, the skeleton, and the witch mask, or figures, should I say, in this NECA set. This is a very cool set as well. These two are like my favourite NECA sets that I do have. I don't have as many anymore. I had a couple that I did actually get rid of. And yeah, then below this is a vinyl of like my favourite artist of all time, X, who obviously did unfortunately pass away. But yeah, this is just a gift that I got. It's this is my favourite album. It was the first proper album that he released. And I still remember being a kid listening to this. So yeah, holds a lot of value, and I do want to get it put up somewhere. It may be one for the bedroom though, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's down there at the moment just because I don't want it like in a drawer where it's going to get broken or anything. But yeah, I do also have a tattoo, as you can see here, of the tree that was on his forehead. I did just fart, I hope you didn't hear that. This here is the main section. This is what I try and get in my videos, as you can see. So yeah, let's just get into it. We'll go from bottom up. Now, starting off here, we have some really interesting DVDs to me. Anyway, we got a couple Blu-rays there as well. But let's start from the left. We have got The Shining here. We've got Blair Witch Project, What Lies Beneath. What Lies Beneath made it over here because it is, I know I said it was Sixth Sense, but it was one of those films as a kid that really stuck with me watching it because I just can remember being a little kid and it being on TV and me knowing I shouldn't be watching it, but I just kind of couldn't help it. We've got 30 Days of Night, probably my favourite vampire film of all time. It's absolutely incredible, as I'm sure you guys know. We've got Paranormal Activity 1 and 2. Again, just classic. I remember being a kid and watching those. It does really pain me to say how bad my Jaws collection actually is because I don't even have the original Jaws on physical media. But I've got 2, 3 and The Revenge there on a like multi-pack thing, I guess you could say. Found it in a charity shop, so it didn't cost a lot at all. It's sealed. We've then got the Nightmare on Elm Street collection on Blu-ray. This is a really cool collection. I like this a lot. We have got Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4. I know some physical media guys are going to absolutely hate me for this, and this is one of the ones that I hate myself for, but I did actually end up selling my steelbook of... I had the original Scream steelbook, the Scream 2, sorry, Scream 5 and Scream 6 on a steelbook. You may have seen the unboxings on the channel and they're also posted on my Instagram, but I just decided to sell them. I think 2 of them I returned, and it was just because I kept just watching it while it was on, I think it was on like Now TV or something like that, and I actually have it bought on YouTube, and I know it's stupid because it's like, why would you get it in the first place if you had it on YouTube? But I thought it would be a good option, and then I sold it, and then I regret it since, but it is what it is. Now, moving on to this middle shelf, we have, starting it off here, we've got a really cool ghost face figure there. It's a little Lego figure. There's a couple of these dotted about, as you can see here. We've got a little Jack Nicholson there. We've got a Jason Voorhees. But here we have another gift from Jake, which was Prom Night. It's really cool to have this on VHS. I haven't actually seen the film yet, but I want the first time I watch it to be on VHS, so I'm very happy that I can actually do that now. Next up, we have a Sankyo camera. Now, this was, I literally just found it in a charity shop. It was sat there, and yeah, we ended up just getting it, and it kind of fits into the collection slightly. This here is a Michael Myers Funko Pop. It's The second one, obviously, that I do own, but this one hasn't been taken out the box or anything, as far as I remember. Oh my god, I've just seen how dusty it is on the top. I literally just cleaned this. I'm pathetic. And moving on to, like, one of the coolest, like, figures I have, it is this Jaws, Bruce the Shark, of course, and Quint, who is unfortunately dying there. But, yeah, I absolutely love this. It looks so good, especially head-on as well, like, when you just kind of see his teeth, his face. And yeah, it came with that little fin back there and some other bits as well. But yeah, that's how I like to have it anyway. And then moving on from that, we have got the Toony Terrors Halloween 2. Michael Myers. There is one actually with no blood running down his eyes, but this one is the one with it because I like that. It also comes with this like little skeleton here, as you can see. And yeah, it's very cool. Now, we're getting on to the interesting stuff now, Halloween fans, okay? We have got 4 Halloween VHSs here. 2, I haven't actually ever bought a VHS. It's all gifts here. So we've got the Halloween one here. So cool. I'm so happy I can say I've got the first Halloween on VHS. This one was a gift from Jake as well. So yeah, this guy went all out, like seriously. We've also got Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. That was from my girlfriend. We've got H2O. That was also from my girlfriend. H2O is obviously one of my favourite Halloweens. And then from Jake also, we've got the Halloween Resurrection VHS, which looks so cool. I am working on getting my VHS collection to be a little bit bigger. I'm just kind of... They seem to just fall to me when I, you know, leave them to be gifted. But yeah, very cool. And now we have maybe, for you horror fans, a very controversial part of a quote-unquote horror setup. But we have here one of my favourite films of all time, Edward Scissorhands. This right here is without a doubt in my top 5 items from my collection. We have, this was something that I got really recently, again, a gift. These are both gifted to me, but this is a picture here that my girlfriend printed herself and managed to then get signed by Johnny Depp himself. This picture here used to be my background on my phone years ago, and yeah, I just absolutely love Edward Scissorhands, so to have that is so cool. And then moving on, just behind that, I'll kind of try and show you guys this, but this is absolutely sick. This is a Tim Burton, the book and the video. It's basically, I'll try and show you guys here. So what we have is a book on not only Edward Scissorhands, but just Tim Burton's work in general. We've got Batman in here. We've got Ed Wood, which is a really cool film if you guys haven't seen it. I haven't actually gone through it yet, but yeah, there's a few of Tim Burton's films and just kind of stuff about them, information. And then we also have the VHS of Edward Scissorhands. This is so cool, guys, like genuinely. I absolutely love it, and I just couldn't not have it as like one of the centerpieces of my collection. So yeah, as much as it may not exactly stand out to the horror fans of the channel, but yeah, I just, as I said, I couldn't not have these 2 items like front and center because I just think they're so cool. Moving on though, we have here bar one that I haven't quite got yet. It's a Halloween 6. This is my entire Halloween physical media, obviously, except from the VHSs down here. But this is my physical media collection of the Halloweens. Stuff I've just collected over a period of time. And yeah, once I get Halloween 6 and I manage to just fit it in a spot here, it will be complete. I don't really have any plans of getting any new ones soon. By the time this video does go out though, there will be a complete separate video of me going film by film on these and showing you guys kind of what I've got, the versions of them. So yeah, that will be out right now if you're watching this video, so go back and watch that. So yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that now other than just, you know, this is kind of what I've got at the moment. Which leads us to the last section right here at the top. This is, yeah, my 2 more pricey Halloween masks that I've got. We've got this bobblehead here, which is a young Michael Myers. And we also have a adult Michael Myers. Obviously, as you can see, some little bits there from the original. We've got the Ghost Bob. And yeah, this is a really cool bobblehead. And yeah, he bobbles, you know. As does he. Not as much, though. This one's a bit stiffer than that one. This one will go for ages, but yeah, that's kind of what we got at the moment. And then we have got this Halloween 1978 mask, which I am going to be kind of rehauling myself. There are some bits to this that I really do want to, like, change up and make a little bit more accurate. the mouth being one of them. And then we've got this, which is a Halloween Kills Rehold Trick or Treat Studios mask, which, I mean, I absolutely love this mask. I think this is great. I absolutely love this side of it. It looks so good. And yeah, guys, upon saying that, that is basically my horror collection right now and what we're working with. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a like, subscribe if you are new. Let me know some new things that you think I should get for the setup, or yeah, if you see any filler space that you think I should put certain things there, please do let me know. And yeah, go and check out my video where I do talk about the different Halloween DVDs that I have, because it's just a little bit more of an in-depth look on them. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in